Alright, what's up everybody? Psycho back here, and we're here playing Doki Doki Literature Club again. I'm super excited. So, I noticed that the last video had a little bit of a little sound problem, and hopefully that's fixed now. I did a little tampering with some volume levels. Hopefully that we won't have the same problems as we did last time. So, anyway, welcome back to the game. I'm super excited to get back into this. We're gonna talk to all these girls. The girls, we're gonna talk to them. It was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. Yeah, she is. Yeah, sure. But next time, I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. I guess. God. Man. Okay, so who should I show my poem to next? So I just showed it to Sayori, and as we were leaving off, okay. I'll show it to Yuri next. Dot dot dot. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Awkward. Oh! Oh wait, aren't you the snood? Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. It's fine. Don't force yourself. You don't have to. It's not rape. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Well, this is going off to a great start. She could totally tell that for writing my poems for the first freaking time. Man, why do you ask? I'm just making sure. Sure you were. Sure you were. You weren't thinking in the first place that I'm terrible at making poems, were you? Were you? Yeah, I thought so. So it's that bad. No. Did I just raise my voice? Yeah, it's a claim that I was not telling. Whatever. I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere at all. Might take Yuri a while to get used to new people, I guess. It's fine. I really didn't notice, you know. I just feel better. What were you saying? Right. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. Oh, okay. So this is one of those things. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they tend to form fit the two together. And the end result is both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Okay, well, what? Can you speak in terms that I can understand? I'm not quite sure exactly what you were trying to say there. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Yeah, saying things that I don't understand. Of course, that's just something you can be blamed for. There's so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. Okay, so you know your shit. You're the one person in this club that knows their shit. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. Yeah. I also hope that everyone else in the clubs gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though. Okay, so there's this girl, there's girl 1, Yuri, girl 2, Natsuki, and when they come together, they pa-pow, pa-pow, pa-pow against each other, so they don't like each other, I guess. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. No, you shouldn't. Gossip's bad. If you gossip out there, stop. Sorry. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, me, or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? I mean, we've been standing here for like 20 minutes not talking about mine, and 1 minute talking about it. Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. She smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity. Well, I mean, excuse me, by the way. I mean, it's not. It sounds like this is a brand new type of assignment, so I guess not. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Yeah, it's funny. They only do stuff when I come. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Okay. I'm not quite sure I understand. But let's just pretend that I understand. I'm sorry to have such terrible handwriting. It's cursive. It's not terrible. It's just... What? What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Yeah, so? Well, I just don't read script very often. Is that what you call it? Script? Is that what it's supposed to be called that I just don't know? Script? Is that what it's called? I'm pretty sure that's called cursive. Pretty sure. 100%. 90%. 85% positive. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Eh? That's a relief. Good, good, good. Okay, nice save here. High five. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems. Oh, please don't write longer poems. I mean, I'm not saying this because I don't want to read it. I'm just saying this because I don't want to read it. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? I mean, I wouldn't say that because in your poem you mentioned a ghost, and that's the only thing I could latch on to. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Psych. Really? But it said ghost in it. I could have sworn. I'm not going crazy, am I? I must have totally missed the point. Totally missed it. Well, I suppose you didn't only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work, not just on the facet of it. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Perhaps. I mean, but that's like saying a chair is a chair, not a chair. Don't fucking know. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. Yeah, pretty much. I didn't think about that. Impressive. Most impressive. It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. Nah, probably not. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. For what? Does your life depend on this? Is there some pivotal point that I missed here that you have to depend on me writing a poem for some important reason? Okay, never mind. Just don't mind me. Let's talk to Netsuki. Let's talk to the president last. Let her get the last word. Oh, Natsuki. Me. Literally says question mark. Doesn't know how I say question mark, but question mark. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Oh, gee, thanks. I mean, someone like me. I really appreciate that. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your tastes? Do you want to get smacked? I mean, I don't know what's going on in the game, so I'll pass. It's okay. I'll pass. Huh. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Okay, we can think and write poems, apparently. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. Oh, I like it. I like it. I like it. Don't say that. No, we're all about positive feedback here, guys. What? Just be honest. I am. I am being 103% sincere. Is it 103 or 13? I'll go with 103%. Why are you convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard, you know? Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. That's what the poem's about? I totally, that went way over my fucking head. I didn't realize that at all. Yeah, I guess I understand now that you explain it to me, because I couldn't understand it before. I was too dumb. But the other nice thing about simple writing is it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set it for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. I'm not an expert. I don't write out there. If you think that I write, I don't really write. It's not something that I can't English. That's what it means to be a pro. Oh yeah, you're a pro, alright. Pro at something. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yep. Not really. Not really. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is. Nah, I'm not ageist. Nah. No. I might be sexist, but I'm not ageist. What? I would never be. Let's get back to the game. I don't really care how old everyone is, but Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Who? Okay, there's only one person left. Monica. Hi, Psych. Oh, hi, Monica. Having a good time so far? Oh, yes, definitely. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Again, every time I see her hand, I'm like, think she's holding a cigarette. Why is she smoking in class? Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Fine, whatever. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Ah ha ha ha! Don't worry, Psych. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, I guess that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? Really? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common. What sorts of things in common? What would you be saying? What would you be saying about the game? Ah, well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Just letting you know that I'm totally available. All girls. Well, I guess that may be the case. But maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you. It sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. Okay. That's cool. You sure you're not reading too much into it? Because, I mean, I did just write a poem for the first time in my life, apparently. Just yesterday, on one night, so... I could be... Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Yeah, yeah. I wonder. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. With what? I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. Yeah, I mean, I try different things every day. I try a new concoction for my drink every day. Ooh, that one's pretty good. Num num. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. Aw, thanks for being such an upstanding presidential leader to the literature club. You make us real proud, you know that? So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. I thought that was the point. No, it was the point. I think that's the point. We're just gonna roll with that's the point. Ah ha ha. Yeah, sure. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good, but anyway, I'll take it. That's because I have to sound confident. Doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? Okay, I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes? A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No! I can't see! I reel, blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas! Oh, my retinas! Already scorched with the permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out, and he, on the other side, was looking in. Confusion. I'm minorly confused. So, what do you think? It's very, free-form, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. I mean, I only wrote a poem just yesterday. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, lots of poems have been putting emphasis on timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany, isn't that something that you put, like, before the S to mark possession? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. What? And why? Why would you use those words in the same sentence? Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about this is, if you keep your pen on the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Oh my god, I read all the poems. Okay. Oh man, that was so hard. Reading so hard. Talking is so hard. Everything's so hard. Why is everything so hard? Oh, I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. I'm not sure I can do this anymore. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. That's exactly what they're doing. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. I'll never be a pro writer like I came here to be. I didn't come here because of girls. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Atsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch as each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrow furrows in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but I really didn't come out nice at all. I point my nose at you. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Psyche did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect to change it anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Psyche liked my poem too, you know? He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Oh my god, another cat fight. I get to watch another cat fight. Let's do this. That's not what you're just... She stands up as well, breathing, sweating, embarrassed. Maybe you're just jealous that Psyche appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? How? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Oh, shots fired. Pew, 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 pew. Here comes Sayori to save the day. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Psyche started showing up. Azuki, you shouldn't say things like that, so brutish. Atsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you! I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turn towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Psyche, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out to the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Psyche. Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning most effectively. Avoiding them is not necessarily limiting. It's also a waste. You understand that, right, Psyche? Great. Am I gonna have to choose between the two of you? Is that how this is gonna be? Well, how did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course that's going to be Sayori, help. Natsuki. Natsuki glares at me, trying up any words I had in my mouth. So instead I turn to Yuri. Yuri. But Yuri's expression is so defenseless, I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori! Yeah! Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Psyche. Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. She would never. It's your immaturity that's made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes. Stop! Oh. Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. There you go, Sayori. Thanks for saving my damn life. I appreciate you. So why are we fighting? Because... Well... Also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful. Oh, yeah, you could say it. You can say it, Sayori. You go, Sayori. You go. Quiet. Sayori. Sayori stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. Oh my god! What the heck just happened? Oh, make some tea, Yuri said. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why Sayori is vice president, I whisper to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader, and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Nah, you're fine, It's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. Foreshadowing. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. Oh yes, I'm totally still just interested in getting all of the girls at the once. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How do you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Kind of. I didn't enjoy it. Psych, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. Sure. It was neat to talk about it with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. Oh, fuck. Oh, and maybe you learned something from your friends, too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little bit more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means at least I could do is a better job impressing those I want to impress, and honor myself with newfound determination. Psych! Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go! Yee. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Yeah, I mean, she's totally fine. Sayori, about what happened earlier. Yeah, what do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? Well, why would you care? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Psych, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club, but I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. Looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Oh. Why would I ever stop? No need to stop. Well, just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. There. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to understand Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. And easy to use Sayori as a mental, yeah, whatever. Okay. Yeah. Let's do this. Okay. So, I am going to actually leave that episode here. Thank you everyone so much for watching. If you liked it, make sure to hit the like button, leave a comment on what you thought I could do better. Hit the like button if you didn't like it. Subscribe if you want to see more stuff like this. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.